Hello, my friend. My name is Artem, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna have a great conversation with you and with myself too, probably. Yeah. Growing up, I was used to think that I'm supposed to live for happiness in my life, for some pleasant emotions, for satisfaction. Everything should be good. I should enjoy my life. And some people, like, they say, "Oh, enjoy this life. Relax, bruh. Chill out. Just come on, forget about your problems and just loosen up a little bit?" But then I just found that I can't. I can't just loosen up. I can't let go of my anxiety, my concerns, and when adversity comes, when pain hits me, when it comes to my life, I have no choice. I suffer. I still suffer. I cannot relax. I cannot be happy and enjoy this life. If you can relate to this, you probably understand what I'm talking about. When adversity hits, you hit the rock bottom or the predicament disappears in your life. What we're supposed to do, these principles, they work. It's easier said than done. And probably here are some things that really helped me how to flip the game. Kind of the game changer that I found recently. This kind of a mentality that I installed into my mind. I hope so. We live in this world and we firmly believe that life is supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be how we want it to be, based on our expectations, our demands. But life can disagree with you. It can have its own plan, its own divine order for you. And when something gets messy and not by my plan, what am I doing? Number one, and probably the major one. When pain knocks my door, I started welcoming it. I opened the door and let it come in. I feel it fully without running away from this. It even changed the definition how I understand happiness right now. For me, happiness is not about only feeling good and satisfied. For me, happiness is feeling all the spectrum of emotions, all the range of feelings. And I generally started living for experiences in my life, not for happiness. Of course, it's good when you have a pleasure, when you're happy. It's so great. This is the best condition that I can dwell in. But right now, I try to live for experiences. It doesn't really matter what kind of experiences I face, whether they are bad or good, dramatic or terrific. I feel so excited and such thrilling experiences, or some experiences that are heartbreaking. It's okay. It's all about life. At the end of the day, when imagine you're an old man, old woman, and you look back in your life and you remember everything that was happening to you. Will you blame circumstances till? Will you suffer about some situation that had happened to you 30 years ago, several decades ago? No. At the end of the day, like in this final breath that we take, we're grateful for everything that had happened to us, whether it was good or it was bad. I truly, genuinely believe in this. You won't be probably surprised if I told you that sometimes pain is the price of the new version of yourself, is the price of your growth that even money can buy. Pain feels painful, right? And really unbearable or sad simply because it suggests the permanent loss. When you really believe that pain leads you to nowhere, that it doesn't make sense, and it contains a permanent loss, that you're gonna lose something, and your life is gonna be emptier. You will lose something and feel this kind of emptiness in your soul. But I'm literally convinced that it's not how it works. When you flip the script and kind of comprehend, you realize, oh my God, Every adversity, every pain, every insane circumstance has the equivalent advantage within it. Underneath the surface, something is shifting. I cannot see it yet, but it has the equivalent advantage. I hit the rock bottom and I don't know what it feel. I feel agonizing. Awesome. Welcome. And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Sometimes the bitterest and the worst experiences in our lives, they teach us the most. And in the end of the situation, at the end of the day, you kind of realize, you come to that conclusion, oh my God, these experiences, they taught me the most. And the lessons that I learned from these bitterest experiences, they are so priceless and so invaluable. I'm gonna trade many things in my life so much just to repeat it and to learn these lessons that made me sharper, stronger, more resilient. This is the price of something higher, something divine that I should learn from. And I'm paying this small price for such a wisdom that I will obtain by the end of this experience. Like, just eventually, I will get even stronger, more mature, wiser, and sharper. I consider every adversity in my life as the training ground, as a preparation. So, and this is the point that I'm trying to get across to you. This is your interpretation, how you interpret your circumstances. Whether I learn from my adversity, get sharper, stronger, more mature, and resilient, and I consider it as a training ground, and then I just evolve. Or I complain, break, and simply give up, succumb. Something that appears in our life without our permission. It's out of our control, out of our hands. We cannot control it. So I consider these experiences that I have zero control over, I consider them as inevitable experiences in my life by the divine order. Just the universe. You can call it as you want, universe, higher power, God. And I trust this divine order. I trust it. Therefore, I don't resist the pain. I accept it fully. I accept the sting and surrender to this. And since it was inevitable in my life, it was just reserved for me, destined for me. So I look at this with gratitude, with unconditional acceptance. Just I do only my part. I simply do my best, turn the situation into my advantage or flip it somehow. Do what depends on me, what's up to me. I do my best in this situation as much as I can. And the universe will contribute, will do its part too. Exactly. I do my part and the universe does its part. Therefore, if it's meant to be in my life, okay, let it be. Let it be, Artem. Do not resist. And okay, hear me out, because this point that I want to emphasize right now, that I really want to highlight right now, it will give you like spiritual immunity, because I truly believe, my friend, that energy is always flexible. Where we laugh, we cry. Where we feel pain, we feel relief. Where we fall in love, we often have heartbreak and we break up. Where we lose money, we learn and earn more. Where we feel opportunities and we see new beginnings, there is responsibility, stress, tension, and pressure on us, because everything is so flexible. Everything is so equal to each other. That is just mind blowing. So we just gotta comprehend that nothing is ever wasted, nothing is ever squandered, nothing is lost. Everything is accumulated and presented to us in another form. It's like life bends to our assumptions, what we assume that happens. Whether we fall after three setbacks and never come back, or we'll learn from this, welcome challenges, welcome pain, and become stronger. Life bends to our assumptions, and what we assume is right, that is right. That always appears as the evidence of our faith. So I dare you, my friend, to believe, to have faith in your happiness, in your success. Never give up, stay on the track, because life never removes something from your existence if it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, it will be removed and replaced with something that is more suitable for you. This is one of the highest and surprising realizations that I came to in my 20s. And I really want to highlight one more point that probably is not that obvious, but just try to stick to what I'll tell you right now. You can save decades, or at least even 5 years of your life, probably. It's about courage. It's about staying firm in the situation when pain arises. You feel that you cannot handle it. You cannot stand tall with your chest forward anymore. You just want to run away from this and numb the feeling. You want to numb this thing with some addiction, some you're addicted to something and you're running away from this kind of pain. Alcohol, some cigarettes, or watching bad videos, playing video games excessively, or other dysfunctional behaviors just to numb this thing. And why I'm saying this is because then you just realize, oh my god, but this kind of situation or this pattern happens repeatedly. Like, life goes in circles and I encounter the same circumstances, the same bad situation, the same familiar kind of to me patterns. The moment when we numb the sting or the feeling, we just simply delay the correction, and the delayed correction wastes even more time than any pain or than any loss ever could, because you encounter the same situation where you're emotionally involved in such a emotional pattern in your life, and you encounter the same bad situation simply because you're not detached from this yet. You understand what I'm talking about? And every single time when I numb this thing, I just go in circles. I just do not allow myself to detach completely, to feel the adversity, the pain completely, because it should break something inside me. It should clear the space for something important. It's trying to tell me something. And I'm telling this, leave me alone. I don't want to experience this suffering. I'm enough with this. It simply knocks my door a little bit later with the same situation, with the same unexamined error, the same pain that I haven't examined yet. And this is how I can delay my progress for decades, for years, dwelling in the same condition, the same mental state, the same state of being. No growth, no elevation, simply stagnation. Okay, my friend, and I have a simple exercise for myself and for you. Let's grow together, okay? Every single time, force yourself to do something uncomfortable, whether it's a cold shower, whether it's 100 sit ups, or it's approaching a girl that you're afraid of approaching on the street, or something uncomfortable that takes you outside of your comfort zone and shows you the pain, uncomfortable situations where you can feel distress. You'll build your pain tolerance threshold, and as a result, you'll become sharper, stronger, and less reactive, less receptive to adversity. You can feel horribly wrong, in a bad mood, just everything is not alright, and you just want to lie on the bed. No, get up, do push ups, do something uncomfortable, build that pain tolerance threshold so pain and adversity can shake you anymore, like the thunder. It's like you survived so many shipwrecks already, and you're no longer afraid of any storm that is coming your way. You don't care. You became so strong, so unbeatable, unstoppable. I'm not saying chase pain, chase suffering. yeah, just live for that. No, it would be a confusion. I'm saying just simply welcome everything that comes your way, whether it's pain, whether it's joy, especially if it's suffering and pain. If it occurs inevitably in your life, accept it, welcome it, just hug it, thank for it, and keep going. Do not run away from this. We're building happiness, real happiness, and this is how I truly understand happiness. We become happy by experiencing every spectrum of emotions. We face everything, and this is how we sense we feel the life fully. We live the full of life. This is not about even money anymore. Money can bring you only joy, pleasure, and fulfill your external things, external stuff, but it will never bring you something that adversity and pain gives you. And I really want to end my video with some encouraging words. Living a good life doesn't mean living without problems, it means facing everything bravely and showing up anyways, to stand tall with your chest forward like a warrior in the battlefield, with your shield and sword unshakable. Because at the end of the day, we're all gonna just die with pride or with regret. You gotta remember this. I gotta remember this. We're gonna live the life that is worth living exactly right now. Okay, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. And I'm here making my videos here, sharing my thoughts. And I'll see you in the next episode. Let's just smile and move forward with gratitude in our hearts.